Hello guys, welcome to the new week series, and today is Wednesday. It's been a while since I made any recording for the series today. So the reason why I haven't made any recording is because for that funded account, I've been waiting to do my verification and all that, and it took 3 business days. So yesterday I received an email from them saying I was eligible for the funded, so they sent me. Now currently what I'm doing is that I am trying to do my verification. I haven't got the account yet, but then for trading, I've been taking trades since Monday till today. I took trade on Monday, I took trade on Tuesday as well, which all have been going for losses on my live accounts. I've been going for losses, but then I still believe I can recover it. So currently now I am on the trade. I'm still on the trade on the live account here. I'm still on the trade on the live right now on GBP USD. It's a buy trade, putting the screen recording. So that trade, I'm expecting a short buy. I don't know if that trade goes to loss. I'm just assuming if it goes for loss right now, I don't think I will take a trade immediately. I might probably wait till later and see if I can get an opportunity. But if I don't get it, it's fine, I can come back tomorrow. But then another thing is that I feel as if I should just leave this week to go and not trade. I just feel like I should just not trade this week, since the losses I've been getting. Apart from the losses, I just feel as if I should just let this week go and come back next week and trade. I feel like I should give some little space. Another thing is because I've also passed the funded. I also passed the challenge, right? And if I get this live, if I get the account today, I don't feel I should trade it this week. So I'm still going to decide. I'm going to see how my mind still looks the chart. If I look the chart clearly, if I see that I don't make so much mistakes, I have so much clarity in the chart, I'm going to trade. But if there's no much clarity, I'm just going to let the week slide, so that I'll come back so that I'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday to just stay away from the market and come back with a fresh mind. Most of the times when I come back with a fresh mind, I always come back to perform very, very well. So I'll just see how today goes, and then I'll decide that. Hello guys, so today is Thursday. Yesterday I couldn't complete video. I couldn't come back to make updates on how the trade went yesterday because I've been having light issues and I had not even charged my phone for like 2 days. I was just managing the battery so I could trade. So I just charged it yesterday, so I have some little light which I can make videos today. So that trade yesterday went for stop loss again. That was my 5th stop loss in a row. I know that I'm going to get comments like, why are you taking this much trades, why are you doing that and all that. I know I'm going to get that. So many advices come like that. But one thing so many people don't really understand with all this kind of advice: don't take too much trade. My data could be different from yours. I could have a data where I trade a lot during the week, and like 5 trades is a lot. I believe it's a lot to so many people. From my data, I could check that I trade a lot, but then I still come out profitable at the end of the month. Why should I then start doing another different thing when I know that my data tells me that if I do this, if I do that, I'll still be fine? So I know I'm going to get advices. It's fine though, it's fine, you can drop your advice and all that. So I've been getting losses, right? I've been getting a lot of losses, and finally yesterday evening, I got the funded account. I got the live details and all that after doing my verification. So someone asked in the comment section, how does the verification is? Since I've tried it out, so let me just share it. There are different types of verification. There is a Veriff platform. I don't know if someone knows it. VERIFF, Veriff platform, which they use for verification. If that one doesn't work for you, because me, I always have problems with that. With the last prop firm I've ever done verification for, it was Veriff, but it still did not work. So I contacted their support. For this goes funded now. I contacted their support. I went to their Discord and they told me to contact their support from their website, the ones you see logo just beside. You just tap and speak with their website support, and they are going to help you. They will tell you that you can do your verification through Rise or something like that. Yes, you can do verification with Rise and all that. They are just going to show you how the process is. So it was a rise that was now accepted. The very was rejected, the rise was accepted, and then by around 6:20, 6:30, I got my live account details. So I've logged in and I am currently on a trade on GBP USD, a very nice trade. So yesterday also I mentioned that I was going to go on a break this week, but then I deep checked myself and something just told me to not go. Yes, something just told me to, that I felt it. It's not like just something, I don't just follow feelings. I checked myself and saw that I still had the psychological strength to still come back and take trades, because these kind of things I just sit down and think first. If I come back tomorrow and I take a loss, how would I react? If I say that I'm not going to react very well, I'm just going to stay away from the charts. But I did checked myself and I saw that if I'm actually going to come and trade and I lose a trade and I feel good and I feel okay about it, why not I still come back? Because it is the same thing that is going to happen next week. It is the same thing. It is the same charts that I'll keep seeing. So that's just the thing. I did checked and I saw that okay, I have the psychological strength to trade today. So just as this GA trade, if I take it, I'll just take the loss and stay off or look for another opportunity. I take 2 trades a day. But for yesterday, after taking that loss, I did not have the psychological strength as of that day to take another trade, so I just had to stay off. These are things that so many of us don't do. So many of us ignore that, ignore the thoughts that we have inside, or the strengths we have inside, all that. So I just thought, okay, if I take another loss today, how would I feel? I might probably feel bad and I will not perform as good today. So I just stayed off the charts and all that. So I'm on that trade both on my live and on the funded account. So finally I am now trading the funded account. So let's just see how that one goes. The trade is a 1 to 3 risk to reward. I'll keep auditing you guys. So the time now is currently 12:55 and that GBP USD, I hope this thing is not making any noise. That GBP USD trade just went, not just, I got stopped out since like 3 hours ago or so. So I got another opportunity since I still had the strength to still take another opportunity. I took another opportunity which I'm currently on gold. The trade is currently currently on drawdown, halfway to my stop loss. So I don't know how that trade is going to be, but if that trade actually hits me out, I'll be done for the week. I'm not going to trade tomorrow, Friday, the last day. I'm not going to trade. I'll just stay off for the week because this has been so much losses. There was no win this week. But then, right, I have never been in this kind of losses on my account, on any account in my life since I've ever started trading and discount. I have never been in this kind of losses and discount, never in my life. So I just trust what I'm doing. The thing is just, the only thing I want to start doing now is I want to start going to higher time frames, because I've seen higher time frames more probable. Higher time frames are more probable. So I just want to just keep it. I'm doing exactly the same thing. The lower time frame works, higher time frame works better. But then just want to start scaling into higher time frames so that I'll reduce the amount of trades I'm taking. Yes, I'll reduce the amount of trades. I don't want to be taking those much trades. I could trade a lot of amount. I could take so many amount of trades in a week, right? I think come out the same as if I take like 4 trades in a month. At the end of the month, I might still come out with the same performance. But then I believe trading very fewer is better, because you won't have to go through all those psychological stresses and all that. So it's easier that way. So that is why you can come out even more profitable. That's why I want to scale up. So I have time. Not that I'm going too far, I'm just going up to the 4-hour time frame and all that. So I'm doing the same thing. I trust what I'm doing. If this trade hits me out, then I'm done for the week. I'll just come back next week. This has been so much trade this week. So catch you guys when the trade has done what it should do. So that gold trade hit me out on a stop loss, and that's it for this week. For a very long time now, I haven't had this kind of losing streak for a very long time. I can't remember having this amount of losses in a row, and this is just even in a week, getting 7 losses in a row. 7 losses, yes, 7 losses in a row. So this has been too much, and there's no way I can continue trading. There's no way I can continue trading. I took it's up to 7. It's up to 7 losses. So how this week went, right? How this week went, I'll say I followed for most of the trades I took. For most of the trades I took good trades. Yes, I took very, very good trades. I was confident about the trades, and my risk was also good. So I'm not going to really say this week was a bad week or anything. This week was good when it comes to following my plans, everything, it was good. But then there was one thing I learned. There's that one, it's not one, no, it's more than one. So one important thing I learned today, particularly today, was that I need to be more aligned with my higher time frames. Yes, I need to be more aligned. I don't have any issues with my strategy. I am so confident in what I trade. And how I approach the market. It's just that right now I need to start aligning more with higher time frame. Yes, I need to start aligning more with higher time frame. And I believe the conscience, oh god, this place, I believe my conscience, right, that was telling me to continue trading, this is what he actually wanted to show me. Wanted me to trade everything till this Thursday and see what the market will do and the things I will learn from. So I learned that I need to be more focused on the higher time frame, and these were things I was doing last week. These were things I was doing when I was performing very well. But then at some point I get should I say, I'm at the stage where I'm trying to grow, I'm trying to get better. So I haven't perfected everything that I'm doing. So at some point I could skip what I'm supposed to do, and then I'll miss something. So I'm at the point of trying to perfect what I'm doing. I've never seen the kind of growth I've been getting in the past few weeks, past few months. I've never had it in my whole 4 years of trading. I've never had it. So I am just at the level of perfecting what I am good at. I am good at doing my analysis, good at taking good trades, good at being disciplined. So I'm just trying to perfect all that. So this week as well, as I mentioned before, I've never been this calm about losses like this. I've never been this calm. I noticed another thing that I learned this week is that I noticed that before, it's these times that makes me want to change my strategy. This kind of losses that I take. But then with the confidence I have in the approach, I just feel like this is probably the losing streak of the losing streak. Do you know what? One thing with my trading, right? If I trade, I've checked my statistics. This is why journaling is important. I've checked my records, right? And I've seen that with all the mistakes I do with whatever strategy I've been trading from since April, I've traded since April. This is like 6 months now. I've traded 2 that I just dumped last month. Yes, I just left it because it was not aligning me in my strategy. But then that one was profitable as well. With all of them, I hardly get 5 losses in a row, even with mistakes inside. I always do mistakes weekly, but then I hardly get 5 losses in a row. But then this week, I have gotten up to 7 losses in a row. So this is that rare time which we're always trying to avoid. No, I'm not going to say we're always trying to. This is that rare time in the markets that happens time to time. This is what they call losing streak. So I had to understand that this is a losing streak and not just say, am I doing something? Because trust me, I got tempted. I made a video previously about talking about how temptation and all that, blaming your strategy while not knowing is your psychology and all that. I got tempted to saying, maybe it's because I did not wait for this confirmation to arrange itself this way. Maybe it's because I did not wait for this thing to. It's not that. I would try to remove that thought and just say that I traded well and then I lost. It's just a losing streak. It's going to end. And even in that losing streak, I wanted staying off, but my mind said just continue trading, and I continued trading. I still ended up with loss, but I honestly loved what I learned this week. So this week, trust me, believe me, this week is a win for me. This is a big win. This week is a big win for me, honestly. So that's probably that. Tomorrow I'll be reviewing all the trades, because I did not show all the trades I took. I did not show Monday, I did not show Tuesday and all that. So tomorrow I'll try to review all the trades and show you all the trades and where my account is currently at. All right, so these are the trades I took today. First of all, we're going to start with gold. So today is Saturday. I couldn't do the recording yesterday because of light issues and all that. So first of all, this trade on Monday. I took a very quick loss. This confirmation, I could remember this trade was very perfect. Everything fits to my trade, to my strategy here. I really like this trade. It took me out. I was not bothered. And then coming on next year, which is on Tuesday, this is for gold. I can't be switching from gold back to GBP USD, so that let's just finish one pair and then we'll go on to the next pair. So this one as well, I remember I took from a 4-hour level here. We got some kind of break above some kind of resistance here, and then with the price action I noticed that price could want to go above, so I took that, and then price took me out again. So for this sell here, I remember I had already taken another trade on GBP USD and then took this one. So this one was like kind of a third trade for me. So taking 3 trades in a day is not what I'm supposed to, is not what is in my plan. So first of all, I took the trade, I took this sell trade, and then I got how would I say it, I I felt that I was going against my rules of taking just 2 trades, so I just had to close it at break-even level. It just pulled back a little bit here, and then I closed it at that break-even level and just left the trade to do whatever I wanted to do. So I closed this trade here, and then here, which that was same Tuesday, which I took this trade with. And then coming on to this one here, I was looking for a sell. My direction was right from the 4 hours to sell it down to this level, but one thing was that my confirmation wasn't as clean as it should be. It could show it on the 15 minutes time frame. My confirmation wasn't as clean, because notice how this minor structure is going. We have a structure here, price went on. I took entry at this point when what price was just doing overall here was creating another pullback to push up. So my better entry was to take it at some at this point, to sell at this point, but because I had taken a loss, I couldn't take this entry and sell to this point or even lower. So that was how I lost and missed the next trade because of just one mistake. So next year is GBP USD. GBP USD, I took 4 trades during the week, and I just noticed that I did not take any trade on GBP JPY. JPY did not give me any setup this week. So this one again, I was expecting price to come back here from my 4-hour direction, and then I got an entry at this point. This trade too was very nice. I got an entry on the 5 minutes, a candle closure about this point, that I was expecting price to go down. And then price just went down a little bit and reversed back to my SL. This was a nice trade. This one here wasn't really a nice trade like that, but then it was still part of my plan. I'm not going to say it's a bad trade, but then it wasn't an A plus setup. So since I was winning last week, so I just took it. I only take A plus setup. I only focus on just A plus setup when I'm in losses, so that I'll just make sure I win. So I took this trade and then reversed on me right away, consolidated on my entry, and then reversed straight to my SL. And then here again, this trade was a very nice trade. There was nothing wrong with this one. I got the confirmation on the 5 minutes, took entry. I was expecting price to take out this high, so I get here, but then went for loss. So you can just see this week has just been losses, but still, as I mentioned, this is one of my most calmest ever. And then this is the last trade here. So it's a very nice one. I got the 1 hour trend line, continuous structures here. Then I got an entry here from this same 15-minute time frame. I was expecting price to go down. So here was an 8 o'clock news which pushed price down. I thought it was going to continue, but then it reversed from here. So these were the trades I took. This is about 7 losses. Yes, 7 losses. 7 losses in a row, which I haven't had in a very long time. 1, 2, 3. This one. So that was mostly how this week went for me. Just been losses and losses and losses. Yeah, 7 losses in a row. It's been a very long time, very long time since I've had this kind of losses. But I've never also been this calm. Never been this calm. So this week was actually a very good one. So it's a good one to me because I knew that I waited for setups. And I also learned some things also. I learned some things that are not working well in my system. There were some things I was testing. I remember this strategy I mentioned, I was testing it out. I'm not done with it completely. So I have noticed some things that have been going for losses for a lot of the times. Apart from just when I've started testing it, I've seen patterns which have been failing based on experience. So these are things now I tested out with this approach and I see that they still fail here. So I'll be removing that and trying to make it better. So I'll just say this is a losing streak. I'm going to call it a losing streak because it's been a very long time since I have 7 losses in a row. The highest I get is 5, and then like 2 trades will recover me back. So 7 losses is very significant, and I'm not going to flinch because I still have confidence in what I'm doing with my strategy. So I started trading that. I traded all these weeks trades. I started it on the live account, which is that $20 account, and then I started from $30. I took trades risking $4. So I was risking the account on about 7 to 8 trades. So I've taken 7 losses in a row. It's left with $4. It's left with $4, and that account will be blown. So it will be fine. I'll just say it's the way. I'm just still getting better. So I'll just say that's just it. And the risk is not something too good. How can I risk an account on 8 trades? It's not something good. One losing streak can take the account. So I was just risking the account on, let's say if I grow it, I'll reduce the risk. Maybe it's increasing my trade buffer, like risking the account on 15 trades and that. But then this losing streak just caught me, and I might just lose the account next week on 1 trade. So that will be fine. And then for the live account, the good funded live accounts, I just took 2 trades. Yes, the last 2 trades that I lost, that was the one I took on that account because they gave me the account Wednesday evening. So it was on Thursday now that I took those 2 losses, and I didn't trade Friday again. I said I wasn't going to trade on Friday, so I just took 2 losses. And that account, I'm putting a risk buffer of 20 trades, so that is very reasonable. I'm risking 0.5% on the account, so that is very reasonable. So I'm not going to flinch. I know it's something I will recover. Not that I will recover that thing and actually get a payout. I actually believe I'm going to get a payout. So that's just how this week went. One thing also I'm going to remove GBP JPY. I noticed that the pairs are a bit much. I'm trading 3 pairs, but they're a bit much. I'm going to come down to 2, which I'll trade gold and GBP USD, so that I'll get more focus. If I notice any price reaction or wanting to change direction, I can easily spot it, close my trade, and try to maybe follow the next direction. No need of just jumping from this pair to that pair with lesser focus. So I need more focus. If it means me sticking to even 1 pair, I am going to do that. So this week was great. The live is on $4, and then the live funded, I am down 1%. Yes, I am down 1% on the account. It's not even up to 1% because the risk I put on gold was not up to that 0.5%. So let's just say I'm down 1%, and I believe I am going to still get to pay out. That is it for this week. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe.